All right. Well, good morning. Thank you all for joining us. I hope that everyone is staying warm and safe on the ice skating rink that is Lexington, Kentucky right now. Um, we are joined today by two health educators from the Lexington-Fayette Health Department, Michaela and Vanessa. And so the two of them are going to share with us today about the programming that they offer and how they can support families and students. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Michaela and Vanessa.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are health educators, as she mentioned, at the health department, and we are looking to collaborate with many of your schools this year. We offer hygiene classes, nutrition and cooking, as well as tobacco and vaping cessation classes among for the youth. We've been to quite a few schools already for hygiene classes, but just to kind of give you more insight of what those looks like, we do about a 25 to 30-minute presentation in each of your schools. We do prefer small classroom settings if preferred, but we also have done them in gym style. We do have some learning activities that the students were able to learn and engage with, all the way from hand washing, from foot care, all the way to body hygiene. And we also provide hygiene kits for every student, which is really great. We also do include toothpaste, toothbrushes. We also have lotion, body wash, conditioner, and hairbrushes and combs, and a few other items that we do put in there, such as mouthwash. But those are some things that we offer for the hygiene standpoint. I'm going to let Vanessa take it away for our nutrition and cooking classes that we offer at the health department.
Right. So we, like what Michaela mentioned, we also do nutrition and cooking classes. We've done that in the past during summer camps, really, with summer programs, but it's a really easy thing that we can do. We can even do like a small snack, or if we do have a kitchen, even like a small kitchen available, we can do any hot plate food item. So we can do chicken quesadillas, like something really simple and easy for the kids to kind of follow along with us. We'll have a lesson plan first and go over a little bit over nutrition and the right portions of the my plate, recommended portions, that kind of stuff. And then after that is when we'll do the actual activity, which would be the cooking with the students. And we would supply all the items. So we would bring all the food items, all that kind of other stuff, everything that you all need to. Or anything that you guys need to bring is just the students, really. We'll provide plates, that kind of stuff. Just anything that we'll need for the actual cooking material, we'll do, and then you all will just be there with the students. And like Michaela said, we do prefer smaller classrooms just because it's easier for everyone to follow along or ask questions if need be. But then also, if it's not something that you guys want to do, like cooking in general, we can just do a nutrition presentation. We've also really started to focus on physical activity, especially since February is like Healthy American Heart Association month too. So we want to focus on healthy hearts. So physical activity also is a big component of that. We can do any type of physical activity. We're really kind of starting to work on that right now. So nothing is set in stone. We're going to be at Southern Middle School next Tuesday through Thursday, I want to say, for their program that they invited us out for. So we might launch any type of physical activity there that we've been planning on. But we also do the hygiene presentation. That's probably the most popular one, where we've gone to a couple of different schools for that.
And then we also have an event screening form on our website. So if you do have like a family planning event at your school, I'm going to see if Vanessa can share her screen. So if you ever want to go on our website, so we do attend different health fair events. So if you want an outreach table event, we can come out. We just need at least 2 weeks in advance notice. But if Vanessa can share her screen so you know where to go. See if it works. If not, then I just send it in an email so everyone can see it. Can everyone see her screen by any chance?
Not yet.
Okay. Click it at the top.
Let me see if I can open it up on a different link. That might work best. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So I'm going to share this one. Can you all see that, our website?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So from here, I always want to make sure I click on the right one.
Services.
Right here.
Services.
Oh, sorry.
If you go to services and click health education, it will take you to our portal for community education. If you go all the way down to the bottom, you will see different ways on how you can request us to attend an event. So Vanessa's going to click our event screening form. Just a few questions that you can input information about: the name of the event, when you need us, the expected attendance, so we can prep for the event, the time, your phone number and email, and you can put different displays if you want one. Some people have interest in like our nutrition displays that we do have. So you can put as much information. If it's indoors, we will need to know, and once it gets warmer, if you have outside events, you can also request that on there. And then you can just press submit. It takes about 48 hours for our community educator to respond back to everyone. But that's just a great way if you want the health department to come out to an outreach event.
And then also like a couple different events do provide tables, so that's really important to know too, because we can obviously provide our own table if need be, but that's a really important question on the form. So if you all don't mind to not forget to select yes or no for that too. And then how she mentioned I would say the turnaround time is probably 48 hours or so for a coordinator to get back to you all. But any questions, even though it says like other setup instructions, you can just leave a question in that box or something like that. And we can always reach out, or if you rather call us, you can do that on the form and then write in the notes or something that you would rather talk to someone in person, which is totally fine. So I'll go to the main page. It was under services on our main page, services. You'll click our program, which is the health education program. And then from there, you go all the way to the bottom to click the event request form. And we'll sometimes also put up different classes that our other team members are doing. So they have like healthy living, diabetes, like promotions and stuff like that. So you guys can see all that stuff on our website too.
Awesome. Does anyone have any questions?
I got a quick question. Do y'all have a specific age that y'all like to start talking to kids about hygiene?
Honestly, we prefer elementary, but unfortunately, not a lot of elementary schools book us. I think it's because of the attention span, because we do a presentation style, and that's probably like 15 to 20 minutes, and we provide like two small clip videos, like 5-minute videos, so that way we can keep the kids engaged. So we do offer a presentation for elementary school kids, and obviously that would be the best way to start, like from a young age. But most of the time, we do middle school age. Honestly, is the most popular. Any other questions?
Phyllis, I feel like you might be speaking, but we're not hearing you. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Rainy, this is Casey. I'm sorry, my camera doesn't work on this computer. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I have a question. If we, like at our gym teacher, if we would partner with them to do like a hygiene unit, would you all be able to stay throughout the whole day, or would it just be maybe for one class or something?
Yeah, we can do an all day. We've done that before too. I think we did like a fifth grade promotion thing or something like that with Hates Creek, and they had us there all day. I think it was even like a 2-day event. So we can definitely do that if need be.
Okay. And you guys helped us at Dixie 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, whenever we had summer school. We did a little after school program after summer school, and the kids really enjoyed it. And they loved the free water bottles too. So that was a plus.
Like little cookies and stuff, so that way they can remember us at least. They'll be like, those are the girls that gave us that water bottle.
There's a question in the chat that mentions, do we supply any hot plates? The question's yes. The answer is yes, we do. We have about 5 of them, but upon need, we can request more.
Obviously, with more time too, that just makes it easier for us to plan in advance.
I got one more question and then I'm gonna stop. So For the cooking classes, if you was trying to do something in the summer, would you all do like a 1 day event, or could you do like maybe a 3 day event or something to like prolong the event during the summer?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, so in the event screening form, you can put multiple dates and then we'll send it out to the team to see who's available. So we have done different classes multiple days. We just need to know in advance so we can have available staff. Because for cooking classes, we usually have at least 4 individuals to go with us just because the need is more needed for those cooking classes so we can have additional staff support.
There was another question, it looks like, from Miss Phyllis. If there's an age group that we want to stay away from the cooking class, honestly, anyone under like 6, I would say even like under 7 is probably not going to benefit too much from it, just because they really won't know the safety behind it too. Because obviously, if it's like a chicken quesadilla that we put on a hot plate, it's going to be something hot. So we want to definitely make sure, or at least we would have like 2 or 3 teachers in the room, depending on the big group or the group size, so that we can make sure that they're not constantly touching the hot plate. There is another question. Can you do one each for boys and one for girls? We can tailor it like that. We have it in the past so far, but we can definitely break the presentation into 2. We do have 2 different hygiene bags that we provide for the group. So when we do the entire boys and girls group, we'll have people like girls staying in this line, boys staying in this line, and we give them each a hygiene bag with a girl or boy deodorant. So we can split that up if we can split it up if need be. And then yeah, so for the cooking class, probably 3rd to 5th grade is probably a good idea for sure.
Okay, I lied. I got one more. I'm that person today. I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
okay.
So this might be more of a rainy question. So if we were to do the hygiene, do we need to send a letter home to the parents saying this is something that we're going to offer to get permission, or is this something we can just do?
Usually we don't, just because hygiene is just comes within the health. We keep it very PG-13. We don't really get too specific. We do offer another like presentation that's called Healthy Relationships, which where we go over STD, HIV, STD prevention, teen pregnancy, that kind of stuff. It does get more like trigger warning kind of thing, even on the presentation. So for that one, we do have a permission slip that we send. We've only done that one a few times last year in the summer, I believe, and it was pretty successful. We kind of do it Jeopardy style, so it's like a fun game presentation to kind of ease into the topic. And I think it was high school age students last summer that we did, and we did send permission slips, even though it was in the summer. We did.
So Ashley, I think sadly, as long as we don't talk about menstruation and anything that people connect to sexual development, then we're fine. So if it is bathing, oral hygiene, deodorant, washing your hair, all of that, absolutely fine.
I think there was another question. Girl Scouts, yeah, for sure. We can do groups like Girl Scouts. And then in that case too, since it's just all girls, we can tailor it a little bit more if need be too. And I don't know the exact regulation. Well, yeah, because it's after school. So we can do it after school. If it's outside of school, I'm not too sure about how the regulations work with FCPS, like if we are allowed to talk about menstruation and stuff like that. But if we are allowed to, and FCPS is allowing that, then we're more than happy to like involve that in the presentation too, especially if it's the non-girls group. And we'll do permission slips too, if need be.
Yes, so it's a state law where we're not allowed to talk about anything related to sex without consent. So yes, for Girl Scouts, that would be something that I would seek individualized consent if you wanted to go a little deeper into that. But that would be allowed. If you don't, and it's just hygiene, then no consent required.
These are all great questions.
Any other questions? Oh, I think Carmen has a question. Oh, Carmen, we can't hear you.
In the chat, I think.
Where's the chat? access the chat.
I'm gonna put our emails in the chat too, in case you guys need to reach out to us directly. Sent it.
Carmen, you're looking for the chat. It's down at the bottom, the little blue thing.
Carmen, do you want to send your question to one of us in a text and we can ask for you?
If you want to, Carmen, their email addresses are there, and you get, okay, perfect, great. All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for the work you do. If anyone has any other questions, we'll take those. Otherwise,
Yeah, otherwise, feel free to email us.
Yes.
absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
you all.
you. Have a good day.
Thank
Bye,
you, guys.
guys.
Bye.